Good late evening, 7:31 in the evening here from Smithson Valley High School, the home of the Rangers. As we have the nightcap between the Smithson Valley Rangers and the Eagle Pass Eagles. The Eagles lose the first game against Kerrville Tivy 6-4. Welcome once again, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest, as we get set for Game 2 of the tournament, the Comal ISD tournament. We want to thank the Comal ISD and, of course, Coach Chad Coe, for the invitation to come out and stream the game as we get set for Game 2. We want to thank all our great advertisers and that give us the opportunity to come out here and get you guys live streaming games as the Eagle Pass Eagles get set for Game 2. Smithson Valley is going to be home, and the Eagles will be visitors. The lineup for the Eagle Pass Eagles: Rayra Mendoza, he'll be playing first. DeAndre Torres is going to be playing shortstop, hitting second, hitting third. And on the mound for Eagle Pass is Braulio Rodriguez. Hitting in the fourth spot at DH, Isaac Roque, At center field, hitting fifth, is number 6, Derek Ibarra. Over at second base is number 5, Alex Luna. Over at third is Caleb Maldonado. And hitting eighth and behind the plate is Orly Garza. Over playing right is Isaac Gonzalez. And rounding off the 10, Victor Perry is going to be playing left field. That's the lineup for the Eagles. And for Smithson Valley, leading off is Mason Pierce, Kenyon Martin, and then hitting third, Rob Ruff. Hitting in a cleanup spot behind the plate is CJ Horn. Hitting fifth is Hunter Cheek. He's going to be the third baseman for Smithson Valley. On the mound for Smithson Valley is Ethan Rivera. Over at first base is Caden Norman. Chandler Coe is the DH for Gavin Broderick, and he will be playing left. Eric Reese is over in right field, and that's the Smithson Valley lineup. Friday today, I'm going to bring you play-by-play, and we're getting set to go for our second broadcast. I want to thank everybody that has logged on and tuned in. Don't forget www.RioSportsLive.com. Also on our Facebook page, Rio Sports Live. On our YouTube channel, go subscribe, Rio Sports Live. If you're at home and can't make it out to the game, well, you can go on to our website and get that taken care of. So, Real Sports Live on our Roku TV app and Apple TV. Go and download the Boxcast, and from there you can go find Real Sports Live as we get set for game number 2 for the Eagles and game 4 of the tournament. You can visit, if you have Twitter, you can follow the Comal. It's at, and I'll get you that address real quick right now in a second. As far as where you can see the updated scores and updated schedules for it's at CISDGRC. So if you have Twitter, Comal ISD, Guadalupe River, and you can go in there and they can, there's a Google Sites. So the 7:30 games are underway and they'll be finished tonight with 5 more games at each site tomorrow. There's 6 sites. Hayes beat Seguin 9-2. As we go around the whole tournament, get you some scores of what happened throughout the tournament and the seedings. Like I said, you can follow them on Twitter. In Pool A, Tivy beat Clark in the morning 8-0. Smithson Valley beat Fredericksburg 20-5. Tivy beat Eagle Pass 6-4, and Fredericksburg beat Clark 6-3 over in the New Braunfels game. New Braunfels High School, Bernie beat Madison 8-1. New Braunfels lost to O'Connor 18-5. Bernie beat Clements 10-0, and Madison beat O'Connor 14-9. Over at New Braunfels Canyon High School, off of 35, it was a tie between St. Michael's and Brandeis. Don't know who the tiebreaker got it. Canyon lost to Tompkins 8-0. St. Michael's beat Tompkins. St. Michael's lost to Tompkins 4-1, and Canyon beat Snyder 5-0. Over at Steele, the Steele High School, Steele beat Del Valley 10-1. Reagan beat Bernie Champion 2-1. Reagan beat Del Valley 8-0. Victoria East beat Steele 8-2. Over at Clemens High School, Churchill beat Clemens 6-3. Dripping Springs beat Pflugerville 5-4. Churchill beat Leham 7-2. Dripping Springs beat Clemens 10-4. And in the San Marcos, site, Seguin lost to Johnson 9-1. Hayes beat San Marcos 8-0. Alexander beat Johnson 3-2. Hayes beat Seguin 9-2. And those are our 5 different sites. The pools: Pool F, Pool E, Pool D, Pool C, Pool B, and Pool A. So tomorrow there's some more games here at Smith and Valley. New Braunfels, Canyon, and of course Saturday. Saturday we're gonna have the bracket's gonna be moved to Canyon as far as the championship game. The Constellation Championship will be here. The guaranteed 5th game is at 1:30 here at Smith and Valley, but 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3 at 1:30 and 2:30, and Canyon guaranteed a 5th game there at Canyon. So the championship is going to be at New Braunfels Canyon, and we're getting set for the start of the game. Freddie Dea bring you live play-by-play, and we're live on all 5 different platforms as Ray Mendoza is on the at the plate. He'll get set for so Ray gets a strike. So it's ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike, and on the mound for Smith and Valley, misses ball. Oh, actually a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as he goes down swinging for out number 1. Top of the first. Now DeAndre Torres. Who in the last game hit a 2-run home run. So Torres sees ball 1, ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. This is outside. Ball three. 3 balls, no strikes on the hitter, DeAndre Torres. There's Hunter Cheek. Actually, no, it's Ethan Rivera on the mound for the Smith and Valley Rangers as DeAndre Torres walks. He's over at first. Now Braulio Rodriguez who will be on the mound for the Eagles. Over at first base is Caden Norman for Smith and Valley. Over in second is Mason Pierce. Over in shortstop is Rob Ruff. Over at third is Hunter Cheek. And behind the plate is CJ Horn. The mound, like I said, is Ethan Rivera. Over in right, Eric Reese. Strike one is Eric Reese. Over in center is Kenyon, I don't know if it's Martinez or Martin. And over in left field is Gavin Badrock. And a shot up the middle over to short, second base, and the ball just away from the first baseman. Took him off the bag. A 1-6 for the second out. Fielder's choice as he gets on. So 2 outs here in the inning. So now Isaac Roque. He's ball 1. 2 outs. Actually, it was a called strike, excuse me. So runner at first base is a courtesy runner for the pitcher is Barcena, Christian Barcena. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and goes down the Eagles in the top half of the first. As a Roque goes down swinging for out number 3. And we go to the bottom half of the first with the score 0-0. Listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We'll be back with more after this. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory. So we're back live. We're in the bottom of the first, 0-0, and leadoff hitters Mason Pierce. Braulio Rodriguez starts him off, and ball is high as Mendoza comes over under it for out number one. One pitch, one out for Rodriguez. Very efficient there. Now Canyon Martin, or Martin. I think it's Martinez, but there's a Z missing. That was a bit low. Ball one. Misses high. Ball two on Martin. Rob Ruff is in the hole on deck. Rodriguez, that pops it up. And under that ball is Mendoza for the second out. Ray has both outs over at first for out number two. So two outs here in the bottom of the first is Braulio. Very efficient first two at bats. Now Rob Ruff, the shortstop. Pitch is inside, ball one. Strike. So one ball, one strike on the hitter, Ruff. Misses on that one. Ball two. So the shortstop, Rob Ruff, with two outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Smith and Valley, the home team. Letter high there. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As it evens the count. The wind dying down. And earlier today, the 2:30 game was ball lifted high in the air. As Caleb Maldonado backs up and then comes back. And under it for out number 3. So that takes care of the Smith and Valley Rangers in the bottom half of the first inning. As we go to the second with the score still 0-0. You're listening to Freddie Lea at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas. Mi Pueblo Restaurant, located at 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Call to order to go at 830-776-7796. We deliver. We have breakfast and lunch buffet from 7 to 11 and from 11:30 to 3. We have fresh homemade tortillas made daily, so come by 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Comidas caseras, hechas como en su casa. Vengan a comer con nosotros. So the hitter in the top half of the second is Ibarra, and a bunt that goes right back to the pitcher. So one pitch, one out here in the top of the second. Now Alex Luna is due up here, followed by Caleb Maldonado. Swing and a miss, strike three. Quickly, 2 outs here. Now Caleb Maldonado. So 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. We're live from Smithson Valley High School. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Orly Garza is on deck with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3 is Rivera. Strikes his 4th one in the game. And that does quick inning there, and the Eagles go down in order in the top half of the second. Still scoreless, 0-0. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Dea, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by.
This broadcast is brought to you by Farmers Insurance, Hilario Capetillo, Capetillo Agency at 830-776-5188, 2149 Del Rio Boulevard, Suite 202 in Eagle Pass, Texas. That's Hilario Capetillo, Capetillo Agency. Knowledge, experience to help you better understand your coverage needs. Make sure you call them up at 776-5188 for your auto, home, life, business, renters, recreation, and motorcycle insurance. That's Hilario Capetillo, 2149 Del Rio Boulevard, Suite 202. And we're back to live action. Bottom of the second. Horn, Cheek, and Rivera due up for the Smithson Valley Rangers. Rodriguez starting his second inning of work. Ball 1. So 2 balls, no strike. Wind, like I said, has calmed down a little bit here this evening. The wind is still blowing Old Glory in center field. It's 360 to dead center, 345 to the power gaps, and 320 to the foul lines. And that's a bit high. Ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes on the leadoff hitter in the inning. Strike 1. And missed it. Ball 4. As the leadoff hitter Horn gets on base. Now Hunter Cheek, the third baseman, as they're going to get a courtesy runner in. Trying to see who that is, what number it is. Beacon number 10, the courtesy runner. So Rodriguez on the mound, no outs, bottom of the second. And Cheeks is in the batter's box. That's Ivan Ramos, the courtesy runner over at first. Doesn't go. Ball 1. A bit nippy here, but it's all right. Beautiful night for baseball. Clear skies. Safe as Ramos back gets in. Runner goes, the ball is up. And it is foul ball. The runner was going, so it was a hit and run. The 1-1 count on the hitter. Cheeks. Hunter Cheeks. Ramos over at first. Runner does go. And in the dirt. Ball 2. Runner advances to second. This is high, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second base, no outs. Bottom half of the second inning. Checks his swing. And he does go around. Full count now. Got him. And over at second, nice move. And Ramos gets thrown out at second base for out number 1. He was caught leaning a little bit, and as Braulio Rodriguez on the mound Getting Ramos over at second for out number 1. 3-2 pitch, the payoff pitch. And a shot to center field. Back is to the wall. And catching it close to the wall is Derek Ibarra for out number 2. So 2 outs in the inning with Ethan Rivera, the pitcher. First pitch is a strike. And just misses inside. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a shot to the gap as Ibarra gets under that one for out number 3. That does 3 up and 3 down. So we go to the top half of the third. Still scoreless, 0-0. We'll be back with more after this.
Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadie's also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadie's Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985.
4 years ago, when we ran for re-election as county judge, it was the first time in the history of Maverick County that the county judge didn't have an opponent. Maverick County was embroiled in a big scandal having to do with federal funds. We were able to turn Maverick County around, and now other people want to run. We've reduced our debt from $70 million to $24 million in the last 4 years. We now operate with a $3.9 million surplus, and on top of that, we're compliant with all of our audits, and we're able to apply for funding again. We're here, and we're here to work for you and to fight for you. We'll continue to do that. I humbly request vote for your servidor, David R. Saucedo, during the March primaries.
Swings as Garza flies out to the first baseman for out number 1. Is it Gonzalez? So 1 out here in the top of the third. And strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Time is called. So 1 out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Gonzalez goes down swinging for out number 2. We'll go to the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Ray Mendoza, who struck out his first time up. 2 outs in the inning now. Missing low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Excuse me, strike 1, 1 ball 1. So 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Low, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Thank you, Mr. Sudo. Here we go, 1-10-7. Boy. Hey, good cut.
Off the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 3rd. For Rivera on the mound for Smith and Valley, 5 strikeouts already here early on. Misses, ball 3. Runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And fouls that one off. And that one was ball. Well, I don't know if you want to call it ball 4 or hit by a pitch, but we'll just give him a walk as he trots over to first. 2 outs in the inning with DeAndre Torres, who walked his first time up. On deck is Braulio Rodriguez. So Ray Red.
Here we go. Ocho. Ocho.
So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Rivera. And that one's a bit outside. Outside, ball 3. So runs the count, 3 balls, no strikes on Torres. With Ray Mendoza at first, 2 outs. Here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And ball 4. Rivera trots over to first with 2 outs. Rivera has now walked 3. Actually, yeah, this is the third one that he walks. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. Now Braulio Rodriguez. Misses low, ball 1. So with 2 outs, the Eagles have runners at first and second. Top half of the third. Rivera has struck out 5, but having some trouble here with control. These last 3 batters as the Eagles go to their top of the lineup. And the ball is hit hard, and that one is curving and is caught in foul territory for out number 3. Still scoreless. We go to the bottom half of the third, 0-0. We'll be back with more after this. Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. With 100% Tyson chicken tenders, gizzards, and delicious fried chicken. Come try our seafood and wings from the Rodriguez family. Rody's Country Fried Chicken.
EPER Recycling Center, Friday 8 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
So we're back to live action, top of the third, with Norman, Cole, and Reese due up for Smith and Valley. We're live from the Bulverde area, the 281. Hands inside and drills it into left field. As Caden Norman gets on base, the first baseman, with a hit to left. Now the DH, Chandler Coe. A bunt. The ball is bunted foul. Smith Valley coach will is playing a little small ball, trying to move a runner over. Scoreless here. We're in the bottom of the third. Misses away. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Misses high, ball 2. Runs the count 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1 count with a runner at first. Runner doesn't go. Ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes on the hitter. Chandler Cole, the DH. And that one is a ball. So with no outs, runners at first and second. A bunt down the third base line, and it is foul. Just to recap that bottom of the third inning, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and Smithson Valley takes a 5-0 lead going into the top half of the 4th inning. Due up for the Eagles here in the top half of the 4th. Roque, Ibarra, and Luna due up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter, Isaac Roque. Time is called. Getting a little nipply here, and strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a ground ball to the pitcher. Over to first. Almost got away for out number 1. Derek Ibarra. On deck is Alex Luna. 1 out here in the top half of the 4th. Misses high, ball 1. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on the hitter. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. This is low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. And ball 4 as he trots over to first with a 1-out walk. Now Alex Luna. Ibarra over at first. To the shortstop. Over to first for out number 2. So Caleb Maldonado with 2 outs here. And the top half of the top half of the fourth, 5-0 is the score. Smithson Valley scores 5 runs in the bottom half of the third. Strike 1. Misses. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. Now, if any team is ahead by 8 runs after the 5th or at the 5th, there's an 8-run limit or 8-run rule after 5. 2 hours or 2-hour time limit. Strike on the outside corner. So evens out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom half of the 4th. Still 5-0. Eagles down in game number 2. We'll be back with more after this. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first for fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez. As we recap that bottom of the fourth, Rivera grounded out to second base. Norman had a walk. Chandler Cole flied out to third base, and Eric Reese hit a shot to the gap that fell in for a hit. He tried to be stingy and go all the way to third, and the relay went 8-6-5 for out number 3, and that retired Smith and Valley in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Still the score, 5-0. As we go to the top half of the fifth, Garza, Gonzalez, and at the top of the lineup for the Eagles. If we step away for a minute, it's we're having some trouble, I guess, here with electricity and stuff, and my mic keeps cutting off so just to give you guys a heads up. So top of the fifth, we're going to have Garza, Gonzalez, and then Mendoza due up. They have a run up on the board, but no run came in. The third out happened before the runner came across home plate, touching home plate, so that run does not count. Rivera still on the mound. So 2 balls, 1 strike. So 3-1 the count now. Missed ball 4. So he goes over to first base. Garza walked. And a courtesy runner, number 1, David Lopez, will come in. Isaac Gonzalez, who's 0 for 1, flied out to, actually struck out his first time up back in the 3rd inning. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Lopez makes a turn at second. So coach comes out. Still don't know why they a close-up on Coach Silva. Not good. No outs in the inning. We're in the top half of the fifth. 2 runs already in. Bravery got on a throwing error from the second baseman. It was a tough play. He stands at second. Eric Reese, he's on the mound. So no outs, runner at second for DeAndre Torres, who walked twice already. Waiting in the on-deck circle is Braulio Rodriguez. 2 balls, 1 strike. As the night falls and turns 9 o'clock. A little chilly out here. As again, we're not in the press box. On the open, the ball is hit hard and foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now on DeAndre Torres. And Reese looks Mendoza back over at second. Runner at second. And a grounder that gets through the hole into right field. The right fielder misses the ball. Ball to second now. Another run scores, an RBI single. Now Braulio Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2. Cuts the lead 5-3 now. As the only the third inning, the Smithson Valley Rangers put 5 on the board. Now I believe the Eagles want to do the same. There's no out still, as we're in the top half of the fifth. Orly Garza, a ball is lifted high. Right side, right field. The right fielder under it for out number 1. We started the inning with Orly Garza walking. The pinch runner, or pinch courtesy runner, David Lopez comes in. Goes to second on a pass ball. Isaac Gonzalez walks also, and then an E4 on Ravers at bat. Gets the 2 runs in. A shot up the middle to second. Over to short, over to first for out number 3. And Isaac Roque hits into a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning and to end the threat for the Eagles. As we go to the bottom half of the 5th. Score, Eagles 3. Smithson Valley 5. We'll be back with more after this. Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory. Fiesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Fiesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas.
Mi Pueblo Restaurant, located at 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Call to order to go at 830-776-7796. We deliver. We have breakfast and lunch buffet from 7 to 11 and from 11:30 to 3. We have fresh homemade tortillas made daily, so come by 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Comidas caseras, hechas como en su casa. Vengan a comer con nosotros.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here from Smith Valley High School, Smith Valley Rangers. Strike 3 on the outside corner, as that's the second out of the inning. Just to give you guys a recap of what happened as we opened the inning, the leadoff hitter Mason Pierce walked, stole second, got to third. Could have been an out, could have been the first out of the inning. He was at third, and then came in on an RBI hit to the shortstop. Kenyon walked, so there was 2 runners on. Kenyon moved over on stolen base, and then a pass ball, he came in. So 2-run score, making it 7-3 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning for the Smithson Valley Rangers. Hunter Cheek, who is 0 for 2, struck out and flied out to center. Finds himself in a hole. No balls, 2 strikes. As the pitcher on the mound is Derek Ibarra. And it's close to where we're at. So 2 outs in the inning, 2 runs come in. Not sure they're going to start the top half of the 6th. The game started right at about 7:30. So we're at 9:20. Not sure if they're going to start an inning with 10 minutes to go. They need to get this out in order to start the 6th. So man, I almost hit him. Just a bit inside. So Smith and Valley scores 5 in the 3rd and 2 in this inning. The Eagles score 3 in the top half of the 5th as they cut the lead from 5-0 to 5-3, and now it's back up. Now it's back up to 4 runs. 4-run lead for Smith and Valley here. The Eagles lost their first one today at 2:30 as they lost to Kerrville Tivy 6-4. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. And the Eagles down by 4 as we start the top half of the 6th. We want to thank all our great advertisers. Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town, 968-2032. Chick-fil-A, Eagle Pass, also Farmers Insurance, Hilario Capetillo, Siesta Tires, Customs and Wheels, Siesta Saritas Tortilla Factory, Sal, just call Sal at Brown Chevy Buick GMC, Mi Pueblo Restaurant, Valdez Tire Record Service, Ram Country Auto World, where customers are always number 1, Matthew Gary, Realty Executives, Rody's Country Fried Chicken, David Salcedo, County Judge, EPER Recycling, and Rodriguez Law, PLLC, serving Maverick, Montgomery, and the greater Houston area. As we start the I would think that if the Eagles don't come back and tie up the ball game or go ahead, we won't see the bottom half of the inning. You can catch us on our website, www.riosportslive.com. Our Facebook page. Like us, share us, and follow us. Rio Sports Live. Our YouTube channel, Rio Sports Live, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Soon to have Periscope also. So, Eric Reese starting the his inning here in the bottom half of the 6th. There's Derek Ibarra. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. So 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter. On deck is Hector Montoya. Grounder to the second baseman. Second baseman up and over to first for out number 1. So 1 out here in the top half of the 6th inning. Hector Montoya now hitting for Alex Luna. .925. Not sure if this is the last at bat for the Eagles. Also on deck is number 19, Edward Mendoza, freshman for the Eagles. Seeing some action here in game 2 tomorrow, 9:30 in the morning. From New Braunfels High School. Lifted high. Lifted high. The second baseman gets under that one for out number 2. So with 2 outs, Edward Mendoza. And a shot into left field as Mendoza gets a hit. Orly got, actually it's the freshman CJ Jimenez coming in. So Jimenez is coming in the bottom half of the 6th inning with 2 outs. As Reese starts Jimenez out with a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Misses outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom half of the 6th. 7-3 the score from Smithson Valley High School, the home of the Rangers. Tomorrow morning we'll be in New Braunfels. And a ball hits shallow and falls in for a hit into left field. As the 2 freshmen start the rally with 2. Now Richie Luna. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. Richie Luna with Ray Mendoza on deck. 7-3. Fouls that one off. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yes, we're pretty close to 9:30, pretty close to the 2-hour time limit as we started around 7:30. Misses. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Reese strikes out and Luna goes down swinging for out number 3. No runs coming in that inning for the Eagles, but a bottom of the 6th. We're back with more after this. Saritas Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory. Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, new location in Uvalde, Texas. Just to recap the bottom half of the 6. Rivera, a flight out to right. A strikeout to Norman. A hit by a pitch to Chandler Coe, and a fielder's choice to Eric Reese as he hits to the shortstop, and Torres goes and touches second base. In the bottom half of the 7th, the Eagles down by 4, 7-3. Leadoff hitter is Ray Mendoza. Mendoza, pop fly to left, all the way, and what a catch by the left fielder. DeAndre Torres now. It's a 1 out here in the top half of the 7th. A nice grab by the left fielder, tracking it, and DeAndre Torres to the second base, backhands it, and off the heel of the glove, goes into right field. One for 2 for DeAndre with an RBI, 2 walks. Now Braulio Rodriguez, who is 0 for 3, 1 out in the inning. Eric Reese still on the hill for a strike as that falls in. That one hit by a pitch. So now Christian Barcena to hit with 1 out. 2 outs. Strike 3 as the Eagles come up short. CJ Jimenez strikes out to retire the side. 3 runs coming in that inning and fall 1 run short. 7-6 as the Eagles fall in the second game. So thank you all for logging on and tuning in. The final from Smithson Valley High School. Eagles 6, Smithson Valley 7. Till tomorrow night, this is Freddie Dea with RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Good night. Till tomorrow.